Hello everyone, how are you? I am very fine. Uh, Today I am going to discuss about genetics terms. I will make a series of videos on these genetics terms because you should understand first what are the things you will repeatedly find within genetics books and genetics notes. Genetics is the field which I like the most, and it is my field of specialization. Please, you will get very interesting things within these discussions because today's biological science is just the knowledge of genetics. Okay, be sure on that, and let's dive into the things. What is genetics? The word comes from Greek word which is called genetikos, which means genitive or generative, which in turn derived from genesis, which means origin. You can relate the word genesis. For example, from the Bible, the first part is Genesis, which is all about the origin of things in this world. What is genetics? It is a biological field which study about heredity. And what is heredity? It is a passing on of physical or mental characteristics or traits from one generation to next generation. What is trait? This is any detectable phenotypic variation of particular inherited character. For example, from Mendel's experiment, flower color is one character, flower color purple or white. Seed shape is the other, seed smooth or round seed shape or wrinkled smooth, non-smooth seed shape. Seed color, this yellow seed color or green seed color. Pod color, green or yellow, which you can see and identify by your eyes. That things we call traits. Plant height, for example, tall or short plant, that is inheritable. The tallness or the shortness is inherited from the parents of the pea plants. Considering the human traits, your height is one example. Your eye color, your hair shape, hairstyle, which can be inherited from your father or your mother. Is it smooth kind of hair type or curly kind? Is it this kind of eye color, this kind of eye color, or this kind of eye color do you have? This is inherited from your parent. Is your eyebrow is this kind of shaped or this one or this one? So these are inheritable things. So this we call traits. You can call a lot of traits for different organisms and human being. What is chromosome? This is rod-shaped structures within the cell nucleus that carry genes encoded by DNA. And this is a genetic material, and the genetic material in eukaryotes is found where? In the nucleus. Therefore, chromosome found in the nucleus. When you say rod shape, this kind of shape. These are what? Steel rods. And this one are wood rods. Okay? So chromosome, this is a chromosome which is look like these things, which is rod shape. It is a thread-like. Okay, chromosome is a thing which is look like thread. Thread means this kind, the things uh, which from which your clothes is made. We call, for example, thread, and this kind of things. So chromosomes are thread-like structures located inside the nucleus of animal and plant cells. So chromosome is, you can say, thin rod, thin rod. Each chromosome is made of protein and a single molecule of deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA. The abbreviation DNA is for deoxyribonucleic acid. So chromosome is made up of protein and DNA. Chromosome passed from parents to offspring. Offspring means children. Children. It passes from parents to offsprings. DNA contains the specific instructions that make each type of living creature unique. So you are unique. The world's populations, each of the 6-7 billion people are unique by their fingerprint, that is because of DNA. What is chromatin? The complex of DNA, RNA, and proteins that makes up condensed eukaryotic chromosomes. We say chromosome when the chromatin became condensed. When the chromosome became condensed during cell division. So chromosome or chromatin is made up of DNA and proteins. What kind of proteins are they? Histone proteins, histones. So these are histones. For example, there are different kinds of histones. Let's say this one are some of the histones. Therefore, the thin thread of the fiber-like structure of DNA will be wind around the histones and make the chromatin or chromosome. Therefore, chromatin refers to a mixture of DNA and proteins that form the chromosomes found in the cells of humans and other higher organisms. Many of the proteins, which are histones, package the massive amount of DNA in a genome into a highly compact form that can fit in the cell's nucleus. This is very amazing because DNA, the length of DNA is around 2.2 meters within the nucleus. The size of the nucleus is very small. It at the micro level, 10 to the power of minus 6 meter. How this amount of DNA can fit within this small uh, size sized nucleus? This is because of this process. It will be highly compacted and coiled. Homologous chromosomes. Homo means the same or similar. Therefore, homologous chromosomes that are similar in morphology or shape and form and genetic constitution. In animals, one set comes from the father and the other from the mother, from homologous chromosomes. Chromosomes that pair with each other at meiosis. What is disjunction? Junction means joining or separation. And junction means joining, disjunction means separation or disjoining. Therefore, disjunction is separation of homologous chromosomes or sister chromatids during anaphase. There, within the process of cell division, there will be need of separation of homologous chromosomes and sister chromatids. Separation of sister chromatids, for example, during meiosis. In this process, during anaphase, this is a phase in the cell division. There are different phases in cell division. Anaphase is one. Therefore, there will be separation of sister chromatids at anaphase. This we call disjunction. Chromatin, one of the two halves of a duplicated chromosome. There will be chromosome duplication during cell division. One chromosome will be duplicated or divided. That will make the chromatids. What is centromeres? This is a part of a chromosome, a specialized constricted region of a chromatid that contains the kinetochore. Constricted means narrow region. Then sister chromatids are joined at the centromere during cell division. When you say sister chromatids, the duplicated version of one chromosome. The chromatids from different chromosomes, we can't say chromatids, sister chromatids. We can't say sister chromatids. To say sister chromatids, it should be from one chromosome. What is synapsis? Synapsis is simply pairing. The pairing of homologous chromosomes during phase 1 of meiosis. This is one phase in the meiosis, or meiosis is a kind of cell division. In that time, there will be pairing of homologous chromosomes. That process we call synapsis. This is a homologous chromosome. This one and this one are homologous chromosomes. Then disjunction, the normal separation or moving apart of chromosomes toward opposite poles of the cell during cell division we call disjunction. Non-disjunction is non-separation. Disjunction is separation. Disjunction normally occurs during the anaphase of mitosis and meiosis. That is, there are two phases of cell division in the meiosis, phase 1 and phase 2. Therefore, at that case, there should be separation of homologous chromosome and then sister chromatids. That process we call disjunction. Homologous chromosomes are made up of chromosome pairs of approximately the same length, centromere position, and staining pattern for genes with the same corresponding loci. One homologous chromosome is inherited from the organism's mother and the other from organism's father. So this is just the homologous chromosome. This one is we call centromere. Then these chromosomes will be replicated or duplicated. Then they will make a sister chromatids. A sister chromatids. This one sister chromatids. This one is sister chromatid. These chromatids and these chromatids will not be sister chromatids. Sister chromatids are the chromatids from one chromosome.